don't just watch. Make sure you hit that subscribe button right now.
Great Spirit, thank you for this gift of life. May your journey be swift, brother dear. We are grateful for your sacrifice.
Go! Faster! We must warn the others! Catch me if you can.
Wait, look who is coming!
Forgive my haste, Honored Chief. I carry a message from the ancestors, a vision that must be heard.
Chief, you must listen. The light in the forest, it was not of this world. It spoke to me, it gave me this totem.
Your passion honors us, but wisdom requires patience. We must walk the path the ancestors have shown.
Where is he going? He runs so fast.
Burns.
Whew. Don't just watch. Make sure you hit that subscribe button right now.
Is this a movie shoot?
Oh, look at his outfit. Is that real?
Where did he just come from?